Good morning, everyone. It's Diane Cernovich from Kewanee, Illinois. Today, I'd like to talk to you about my 4 children and my 2 granddaughters. Their names are Amanda, Michael, Daniel, Ryan, Rachel, and Syra. And it's going to be hard to talk about them because I don't know how much to say, what not to say, but here goes. Amanda is the oldest. She was born when I was real young, a teenager, so I didn't be the mother that I should have been to her, and also she was the stepdaughter, and it's very hard to be a stepdaughter, and one of her insecurities growing up was that she had green eyes and the rest of us had blue eyes. So anyway, she doesn't come see me. I haven't seen her in 5 years. So anyway, I wish her well, and that's all I'm going to say about her. She is doing well. She's in RN, and I'm glad I had her. She's probably helped lots of people. Now Michael, the oldest son, aka Mike Danger, I always knew that he was going to do something great from the time that he potty trained himself when 2 weeks before he was 2 years old. And then, oh, by the way, he was conceived as an answer to my prayer. My husband didn't want any more kids because he thought we might go into the world and preach the gospel, and we already had 1 kid, and to have more kids to take with us would be difficult, so he thought. But I did want more children, so I prayed, and I had to go to the doctor and get my birth control pills refilled, and he examined me and said he could not refill my pills because I had a small cyst on my ovary, and pregnancy would most likely cure it. So my husband and I discussed it and decided to try to have a baby. And 1 month later, I was pregnant with Michael. And when he was at college at Pepperdine University, God gave me a dream that one day he would be a public figure, and then I would be watching from afar. In this dream, I saw a panda bear, and when he and Shauna got married, God said that she was the panda bear, the love of his life. And I just thank God for him because I feel he has done so much for America, and even though he doesn't want me in his life, I still love him, and I pray that someday he will let me back in. He will forgive me for 5 years ago. I left his father. I won't go into that right now, but he was trying to reason with me over the phone, and I was yelling at him, and I hung up on him, and so that was the end of the relationship. So anyway, I wish him well too, and he is doing well. He's doing great things for our country. And now there's Daniel. He just gave me problems right from kindergarten. He didn't want to go to kindergarten in the first place, and I should have kept him back 1 year. Just because you're 5 years old doesn't mean you're ready for kindergarten. So anyway, he had a hard time His first year he was held back, and he did well the second year. But he has such a hard time, and I believe he has undiagnosed post-traumatic syndrome disorder because of an incident that I had when I was on a manic episode. Google it if you don't know what that means. And I took him and Amanda to a friend's house because in my mind, Mike, my husband, was evil, so I had to get them away. And that just really, really affected him, traumatized him. So he chose to do drugs and drink, and eventually led to him shooting someone. Thank God the man lived. So he spent 10 years in prison. He's been out 4 years now, and he's doing pretty well. I thank God for him. And he and I are the ones that fight, but we always make up. And I can't, he's kind of like I can't live with him and I can't live without him. So I'm sure that we'll get along real well when he moves out, which will be soon. Then there's Ryan. He is the nicest one to me. I don't favor him, but I saved his life. When he was born, he had a cleft palate, but it was undetected. And so I was trying to feed him, and he just couldn't suck, as cleft palate babies cannot suck. So I kept making the hole in the nipple bigger and bigger until finally he could get the formula down by chug-a-lugging it. So I saved his life. Then later on, he saved my life twice. I was in a diabetic coma twice, and he got me. The first time he called his dad, and his dad got me to the hospital. And the second time, he and my friend Brenda took me to the hospital and saved my life. So we have kind of a special relationship, and he's the one that understands me. He understands that I have bipolar, and that's why I react the way I do sometimes. So I really thank God for him. Now there's Rachel, my first granddaughter. She and I, we haven't communicated in years, and I wonder if it's because when I was on my manic episode and I was at the geriatric psych ward in Cottage Hospital, and she and Amanda came to visit me, and a lady, she had Alzheimer's, and so she's following Rachel around and saying, "Oh, my daughter, I've been looking for you." So Rachel was about 13 when this happened, so I wonder if that traumatized her. I don't know, but I love her, and I would love to have her in my life. And then there's Syra. She's probably about 5 months old now. She was born in December of 2016. And I get to see pictures of her on Facebook and that. And she is so cute. Her cheeks are so chubby. And I just can't wait to meet her and to hold her. But I'm afraid that when she sees me, having not seen me until she's, I don't know how old she'll be when I do meet her, I'm afraid she's going to cry because she doesn't know me, and I don't want to make her cry. But my husband says we just can't wait for Michael and Shauna to bring them to bring her to Kiwani so we can meet her and we can buy her lots of presents. So anyway, I could say more, and maybe I've said too much, but I hope that my children will watch this video, and I want them to know that I love them very much and I miss them. So everyone have a great day. Bye.